It's been a long, long fucking weekend, at least for me. I don't even know where to start. So, I mean, fuck it. Let me just say this real quick before anybody else looks on here. There's going to be a lot of cursing on here, more than usual. So, if you have kids around or anything of that nature, now would be the best time to either tell them to just leave the room, or you could just look at this later, because I'm definitely gonna be throwing a lot of curse words in this one. So I just want to make sure for those of you who are watching that doesn't have that may have kids around, you may want to get them away now, like right now.
What's up, man? Check out Off the Bench anytime you get a chance.
Hey, Off the Bench, it's 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb here for another episode of Off the Bench. Be sure to hit that like, comment, share, subscribe, and please hit that notification bell for future videos. Yeah, yesterday. Let me start off by saying this, because I wasn't able to do the usual pregame video that I usually do. For those of you who are wondering what happened, I had surgery this past weekend. On Friday, I got the big snip. If you know, you know. And I just could not do anything this weekend other than watch that pathetic use of a game that took place this past Sunday. First off, J Mart, thanks for coming in. What's going on? Didn't see the game, thank God, but we are in serious trouble. There are no quick fixes to this, but the season is over. Lil C White, thank you for coming in. Also says, Iran, I think you meant Ian Rappaport, said from NFL Network, said that Jaden Daniels' injuries looks like a serious injury, but he did say that it doesn't totally know how much time to miss, or it's a season ending until the MRI. So let me go off by saying this. Starting off, for those of you who are tuning in, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm sorry I couldn't get that early video out to you. I was incapacitated. So let's go ahead and talk about what we learned. We learned that this team is a piece of shit. We don't know what the fuck to do. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping a lot of curse bombs today, so just be prepared. This fucking team doesn't know what to do. Defense, for starters. First drive on defense, 1 minute and 55 seconds. They were able to get downfield 66 yards in 1 minute and 55 seconds. That just proves that this defense doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Joe Witt doesn't know what he's doing. Dude, you've been a part of this team for the last 2 years. You know your personnel. You know what people are good at. You know what people are not good at. You played man a lot. This team is not able to get to the play to get enough pass rush to everybody else's liking to make sure that you can actually play man. Because if you play man, you have usually a pretty good pass rush. On defense, once again, when we got the ball back, when Dallas got the ball back, they were able to do whatever it is that they wanted to. The only positive on defense that we actually had was Deron Payne. Deron Payne played his ass off yesterday. He was able to go out there and fucking penetrate the way that he wanted to. He was a force yesterday. He was the only person who was able to go ahead and bat balls down because God knows cornerbacks can't do that shit. So he has to do it. Tom Brady even joked about it, like, hey, maybe he should play safety because he could actually bat a ball down. Because the fucking defense can't, because the linebackers can't cover. The fucking what's the name? Corners can't cover. Joe Witt doesn't know how to put a fucking scheme together. And here's the thing: as much as I love the brotherhood situation that they have with Dan Quinn and all that other shit, dudes, you're gonna have to take the fucking reins on this because Joe Witt doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I'm dude, for the first time yesterday, I don't think I've ever done this in any of the games that I've ever watched. Yeah, I've been pissed off before. I don't know. I know it's just it's a clusterfuck of just so much bad things happening. Debo being gone, Terry being gone. What's the name? Jaden getting hurt. Everybody else is on the injury block. I mean, it's so many things that it's just like so many. The injury bug has bit us like a fucking mosquito nest in the middle of the woods during a hot summer night in July. I'm saying that bug bit the fuck out of us with no off spray. No clear, none of that shit that you put on to make sure that you go ahead and just make sure that you don't get bitten. Like we got bit the fuck out of this injury bug. But here's the thing. Everybody else is getting bit by it too. You look up in Cincinnati, Joe Burrow, who last year, honestly, I thought if they would have got to the playoffs, he would have been the MVP last year. He's out, at least until December. And then I'm seeing Jay Mark saying here, surgery is major. Glad to see you're doing good. Thank you very much, my man. Yeah, I got the snip. So no more kids coming out of this guy in his 40s. Also, Lucy White learned that Jaden Daniels could miss significant time because some reports say it may be more serious than what Mike Florio said yesterday, that early indications were that it wasn't serious. Yeah, man. Take away the fucking injury. Jaden couldn't do nothing. And here's the thing. There was some plays that Jaden actually, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I saw a play where you had McNichols on one side, you had McCaffrey on the other. Both are open 5 to 6 yards in front of the cornerback. Hey, Jaden, just throw it to one of them. Make sure that you could just get some extra yardage and just try. He looked them both in the eyes. Look left, look right, and then threw it to McNichols at the last minute. For whatever reason. I don't know. Lucy White says, glad you're doing good, my man. I thank you, bro. I salute you, man. Thank you for your kind words, because I have nothing today for these Commanders. This team is ass. Originally, I thought that this team could actually do something to where it could just be productive. I mean, hey, we could actually show some fight. We could show some discipline. We could show some leadership or anything out there, because we fucking didn't do that shit yesterday. This team lacked discipline. I mean, shit. I could go ahead and look how many fucking penalties that this team let off yesterday, because we had 8 for 90 yards in the first half. The first half. I don't know what the hell to say to that. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm bringing the stats up right now as we speak. the team stat says that we had 11 penalties for 118 yards. Undisciplined as fuck. We don't know what the fuck to do. Whatever it is that we were supposed to do, this brotherhood shit or whatever it is that we were supposed to be doing, everybody's supposed to be on one accord and everything. Nobody's fucking disciplined. We got people jumping off sides. We got a fucking cornerback named what's his name? Southeast Marshawn Lattimore, who can't fucking cover anymore. For whatever reason, he was when he was in that bum ass town, not the city, that bum ass team, the Saints, he could cover every single thing. But as soon as he gets to fucking Washington, he can't fucking do it. I don't know what it is. I don't get paid to do that shit. But Joe Witt does. And he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Usually, I'm not the person that comes out there and say, fire him and fire them. I'm not one of those irrational fans. At this point, I'm sitting there thinking like, well, who the fuck can, if we do let his ass go, who the fuck can call the defense? Because it can't be the corner coach, because that motherfucker really ain't doing shit over there. Mikey Sanders said, I don't know what the fuck happened with his drop off, and I love the kid. I'm a Michigan guy. To see him go what the fuck happened to his fall off yesterday? This whole entire season. Yeah, you lead the league and you lead the team in interceptions, but that's like being the one kid in the class that could see in a bunch of with everybody else is fucking blind. You got like you can see out of one eye, but the rest of the school, the rest of the class is fucking blind. I would say some other shit, but I'm not trying to get canceled right now. Man, this shit was horrible. I don't know what the fuck to say about this shit. Offense couldn't fucking move shit. You're going up against the worst fucking defense. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Commanders fan and I hate the Cowboys. Statistically, they are the worst fucking defense in the league. You can't run. You can run. You can pass. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can go around the mulberry bush and do whatever the hell you want to on this defense. Guess what? We couldn't fucking do that either. The second straight week, we had two shit defenses going ahead and against the run, and we couldn't fucking move the ball for whatever fucking reason. We couldn't do it. Don't give me no shit about, it's injuries and none. I don't give a fuck. They're all professionals. They get paid to do the shit that they wanted, that they got into the league to do. I can sit there and bitch about officiating, but that shit wouldn't have mattered. None of that shit fucking mattered. This shit was horrendous. It was, you're undisciplined. You have no heart. You have no technique. You have nothing. We finally got Sam Cosmi back. Congratulations, my man. He just had a baby. So salute to you, my brother. You became another father. I applaud you for that. Congratulations. The rest of your teams fucking stunk it up yesterday. You bust your ass to get on the fucking field, and it was for nothing. You could have been a healthy scratch and everything would have been fine. But I commend you because you actually did what you could to make sure you got back. Now, was this the best outing for the offensive line? Fuck no. Because Jaden got hurt because of them. Was this a good outing as far as I understand the nuances of trying to scheme up. Hey, they don't have any good receivers. So what we're going to do is we're going to load the box and we're going to go ahead and play man. They're the worst fucking defense in the league. You should be able to move something, not three and out, punt, interception, fumble, interception, do all this pick six. Fucking Deron Bland ain't been shit since his first year in the league. He got a big fucking check because of that first fucking year. He ain't did shit. Deron Bland got a pick six. because we don't know how to fucking play football. I don't know what the fuck to go ahead and say about this bullshit that's been going on. Lil C. White says, this team may have a top 5 pick next year, to be honest, and probably reality. You're not wrong. Because I don't see us winning the next 3 games. I don't see us beating the Chiefs. I don't see us beating the Seahawks. I don't see us beating the who are we playing after that? The Lions. Because the Lions got revenge on their mind. They're still pissed off about last year. We got to go ahead and play the Dolphins in Madrid. Shit, we might be battling them motherfuckers for a first pick. Who knows? Got a bye week. My thing is, and I know this is emotion speaking right now. This is not like how I really feel. The old lady of the house even came over to me and said, "Why are you looking at all this extra shit about the Commanders? You're like that one person that got into a breakup and is listening to the Lemonade album. You're sitting there listening to the Usher Let It Burn album. You're that guy. You're a glutton for punishment right now." Yeah, I am, because I have to get my words straight whenever I'm talking about this fucking team. The football gods said they had to fix the NFL's universe. They gave us 2024, and they said it is back to normal. You know what? I said this yesterday in the group chat, and for those of you who are in that group chat know exactly what I'm saying, because I even said this to my family yesterday. God hates this football team. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I really do think that he hates this football team. We changed the name. We changed the owner. We changed the whole entire regime. I mean, we did everything fucking right. I think God hates this football team. I'm saying this thing jokingly, but I'm also kind of serious about it. I don't know what it is that this team could possibly do to just get their head on straight. Here's the thing. I was so pissed off yesterday. I got out the fucking house and took a walk down the street. Oh, and I missed the second half kickoff because I had to go ahead and leave the house. I got so pissed off at this fucking team yesterday that even the dumbass commercials pissed me off. Even the what's the name, the Limu Emu and Doug commercial that where they run on the screen. Why? And I'm sitting there. Why the fuck is this fucking bird running on the field and they're tackling the guy? I literally got that mad yesterday, and I've seen that stupid ass commercial millions of times. I got so mad yesterday that I was looking at the commercial of the next show called Doc, and people were getting seizures. Why the fuck did this motherfucker got a seizure? Why does this person falling in the face? They fell in their face in the fucking salad bowl. What's going on with this shit? I don't fucking know. This shit had me so jittery yesterday. I've never, and here's the thing. I understand the injuries. I understand every single thing else. I understand some of the nuances of, hey, we just don't have a great pass rush. We don't have good enough cornerbacks. Our linebackers are slow as fuck. I mean, at this point, everything, including the fact that it's the Cowboys, pissed me the fuck off. You gotta laugh at Jay. You gotta laugh at some shit sometimes. I got so mad after that pick six. I said, fuck this shit. I am not watching this shit anymore. The lady of the house, my best friend in the whole wide world, has a friend who's a Cowboy fan. And she tormented me after the first touchdown. Deron Payne gave me hope yesterday. He gave me hope by getting that safety. JD took the team down the field. We got a touchdown. I start talking shit. And the football guys didn't like that. They said, look here, motherfucker. We gave you a little bit of a shot yesterday because that defense was so fucking bad that Marshawn Lynch and Quan Martin bumped into each other. They bumped into each other because they don't know how to fucking play defense. They don't know how to play fucking defense. This shit was had me so angry that I had to laugh at this shit. It was so bad. I'm sorry, Marshawn Lynch, Marshawn Lattimore. I'm sorry. Marshawn Lattimore is fucking horrible. I will not disrespect Beast Mode on this channel. I love Beast Mode. I will not disrespect him. Yeah. Oh man. Lil CY says, I think this team is going to be sellers, but Dan Quinn did say everything on the table to make significant changes because of how terrible they looked yesterday. At this point, we're not going to win, honestly. And as fans, and shout out to Louis T because he said this yesterday. Hold on a second. Aaron, I love you. Glad you're healing, but in the words of Sweet Daddy on Good Times, JJ made my man, you in trouble. Hey Brooks, what happened to your Giants yesterday? 19 nothing in the fourth quarter, right? Yeah. I don't want to be petty, but yeah, that shit right there. Ours was bad. You guys choked. You took a big fat one. Pause. You choked. You choked real fucking bad yesterday. We're gonna talk about we're gonna go back and forth like we always do. I'm gonna get to you guys later. You guys are actually doing good, but you effed up royally yesterday. AP missed badly on that trade. It set us back a couple years. Yes, it did. And for those who have, for those people who, and I'm one of them, who gave praise to AP, we got to go ahead and call you out on your bullshit too. We got to. We have to for all the good that he's done. We have to call him out on his bad too. Last week, when Jaden was messing up in the game, even though he threw 3 touchdowns, I called him out on his shit. I called him out. It is what it is. We have to we have to hold our people accountable. Yeah, man. I'm so fucking like mad at the whole entire situation that I literally am at a loss for words because I'm finding more stuff to talk about. Yeah, them Giants, sweet Lord. Yeah. I'm legit just mad at everything. I'm mad at the fact that they can't cover, they can't stop the run. I mean, they made what's dude's name for the Cowboys? They made Jalen Blue, what's his name? Javonte Williams, 116 yards in a touchdown. Dak Prescott looked like Dak Prescott during the regular season. I commend him because it is the thing. I can't knock him. During the regular season, he is on point. Is when he gets to the playoffs is when he fucks it up. Lil C, I gotta go to my man Brooks real quick. Could you hold Jacory, aka Bill, accountable? Where was he? Yeah, here's the thing. I would hold him accountable, but the offensive line, by the time he got the ball, he was already in the backfield being tackled. I would hold Bill accountable, but at this point, we might have to just go ahead and say fuck it. We got to put him in at number 2 and let what's his name Rodriguez go ahead and tote the rock a few times in the beginning like he was starting out. Because Bill can't fucking block. He can't what's the name, pass block. If I'm not mistaken, I think that he was in on that blitz where he should have pass block and JD got hurt. It's oh my God, it's just like, you want to know the one thing that's positive about this fucking rant right now? I got 17 people in the comments right now, so thank you all for being here today to listen to me rant. Lil C White says, do you see AP trading guys away who suck and get guys or draft picks who could help us in the future and long term? I'm going to even go ahead and say this, and shout out to Louis T for bringing this up because it had me thinking for a bit. Are we going to keep Debo? Realistically, he's been the best player that we had on this team. He is the best person on this team and the best thing to possibly do for this team. It could possibly mean trading him away. You're not going to get no second round or third round pick. So let's stop that right there. You know why? Because he's already getting ready to turn. If I'm not mistaken, he's 29. He's about to be 30. He's not going to get no $30 million contract. He's not going to get what Terry got and all that other stuff. So at this point, if you can get a fourth round pick out of him, I'd be sad, but I understand. Deron Payne, who is another person who was balling. He is the only solid person who I can honestly say who's been balling out. Now, he ain't, what's his name, paycheck Payne, but he has been busting his ass, doing whatever he can to get on there and make sure that he's been productive. And honestly, I got to give him credit. I wouldn't mind if they traded him. Maybe you can get a third out of him. I don't know. Because him on a really good team, man, you can get something out of it. Hell, even a team that's actually that's has playoff aspirations, because we sure as hell don't have fucking playoff aspirations at this point. We just trying to get to 500. I would quit. Here's the thing: count your losses, because I'd bench fucking Marshawn Lattimore at this point. Hell, I even take a 7th round pick for that motherfucker. I take a 7 for him at this point. Khalil, Commanders, I'm pissed. Dan Quinn needs to wake up. This defense is slow. Fucking Bobby Wagner, you old ass slow. Sit down, goddamn it, Dan Quinn. Sit down too. It's closer for his. It's close for Popeyes. Man, as much as I want to go ahead and throw Bobby under the bus too, he the only one that knows what the fuck the defense to call. Because I don't even know this whole situation with McGee. I don't know if he's good enough. I don't know if you could actually have him in there and play. Bobby just needs to at this point, I mean, and it's far-fetched to even say this shit for him. You can go ahead and put him as a blitzer. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on with him either. He's slow. At this point in his career, he is slow. I want to get I at this point, he's gone next year anyway. You're wasting away another year, Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz had a touchdown, but he was ineffective. Why hasn't Ben Sinnott even been remotely thought of to throw the ball to? I saw him in a couple plays. You throwing it to old ass what's his name, Chris Moore, but yet you don't want to throw it to Ben Sinnott. I don't know what the hell is going on with this whole entire thing. Ben Sinnott is a great blocker. Yes, he is. But at the same time, I want to see something. Wait. Ayo, Ace, we not doing that. We're not doing that. He's not a bust. EJ, man, no, we not doing that shit. I will stop this whole fucking stream right now. We're not doing that. Okay. Jaden had two, counting yesterday, game against the Cowboys, the game against the Packers, and the ending of the Bears game last week. Those are the only 3 games that was a problem for me out of JD. That dude got you to an NFC championship in his first year. We not about to do, and I need to say this shit too. We're not about to call this nigga a bust. We're not doing this shit. I refuse to let this shit even ride. We're not even going as far as the pissing off Mama Daniels by going ahead and saying Miss Jackson by going ahead and referring to him as the next RG3. We're not doing that shit. First things first, let's get things straight. RG3 couldn't fucking read a defense. RG3 rushed to get back into injuries. And here's the thing about JD. JD actually knows how to play offense. He knows how to read a defense. He knows how to run, elude, and slide. Because that's another thing that RG3 couldn't do. He could evade, slide, and all that other shit. Here's the other thing that he has on his side too. He has an actual organization who's behind him and saying, no, you're not fucking getting on that field. We're not doing that shit. That RG3 shit is dead. You have no fucking say so. The doctor said no. Sit your ass on the sideline. I need you for long term. We're not going to do that shit, Ace. We're not. So let's stop that shit right there. J Mark. Yeah, Bill is not doing good with more carries. At this point, I think the line played pretty fucking bad yesterday. And yeah, they put more in the box, but I mean, be creative, Cliff Kingsbury. You had Debo running them around in fucking circles on game 1. I mean, didn't we go ahead and say that Jalen Lane was the same exceptional player when he was in college doing that same type of shit? Where was that? Open the fucking playbook. If everybody is stacked in the fucking box and they're just crashing in, why don't you set up a screen? Why don't you do shit like that? I didn't see not one running back screen in fucking 3 weeks. I haven't. And if there was, then maybe I stepped away to go take a piss or get some popcorn or whatever the fuck I got. There's gotta be open shit up, bruh. Do end arounds. Do something. We looked stagnant as fuck yesterday on offense, and we couldn't stop nothing on defense. Yes, the Cowboys has an amazing offense, but there was times when we actually did stop them. Deron Payne, back-to-back swats. When it comes down to what's the name on D, there was actually a play where Mikey showed the fuck up. There were plays where the Cowboys literally shot themselves in the foot, and we couldn't fucking stop it. I don't know what the hell happened, but it's like, what the shit? I got to read the rest of these. Lil C. White says, rather have Jonathan Jones over Lattimore fucking ass being because he's pissing me off, and Jones can play way better defense than what Lattimore's fucking doing. I couldn't agree more. At this point, where was he? I saw John Jones on the bench yesterday. I didn't really see much of him in there. He might have been in there. I just couldn't really pay attention to him because, hey, if I know that I could go ahead and throw the ball on Marshawn Lattimore, I do it every fucking time too. You know why? Because we fucking did. That's exactly what the Cowboys did right before halftime. We actually came back and said, hey, we're going to go ahead and make this shit a close game right before the 2-minute warning. And what does the GOAT Tom Brady say? Hey, You think they left for too much time on the clock with 40 seconds? I mean, and if he saw that shit, And I know Cliff Kingsbury's been, I'm sorry, not Cliff Kingsbury. I know, what's the name? Fucking White, Joe Witt has been playing in this game or covering this game or doing anything on defense in this game. Because if Tom Brady is sitting in a fucking booth, hey man, shit, they might fucking go. They already. If I get the if I get the midfield, I could get a kick. No, I do you one better. Let me throw a bomb right on Marshawn Lattimore, right in the fucking bucket. Oh my God, this fucking defense was horrible. 35 seconds. And you were like, they left 40 seconds on the clock. 35 seconds. They scored a fucking touchdown. Not a kick. Not a kick at like the 30-yard line because they got stopped. Hold on a second. In 4 plays. One of those plays was a 7-yard sack. And then all of a sudden, Dak just right in the bucket over Marshawn Lattimore. Bench that sorry motherfucker. That motherfucker's like Juice, St. Juice from last year. Sean says it's not it's not Bill, it's Cliff. Yes, it is Cliff. Cliff has been Cliff has been fucking us over the last few weeks, and I don't understand why. Ace Boogie says Daniel's legit. Bull jobbing the bus talk. Thank you, man. Because I literally have been going off for the last 37 minutes. And apparently that's what I need to start doing to get everybody in here to go ahead and like, share, subscribe to the show. Because this is the most I've had in a minute. Ebony Wright says, "What's up? What's good, babes? How you doing?" Sean says, "Why is Cliff calling run plays in the middle consistently?" The defense knew that Cliff needs to run outside to side line to tire out the defensive line and then hit him with the play action and read option. Here's the thing, Sean. I actually think that you were on to something. And here's the thing. You're not even a fucking NFL coach. And you actually got something that actually probably could have fucking worked. This is what I call overthinking. This is what I call, as far as just trying to be the smartest guy in the room. Obviously, Bill is not a fucking ground and pound running back. You have Rodriguez for that. And if he's hurt, I mean, shit, you can go ahead and do the same thing with McNichols. McNichols was actually on point at times. McNichols could actually run up the middle if you need him to. He's got a little bit of wiggle. He can go ahead and run up the middle. He can do something. Sean also says, it's the coaching scheme on both sides of the ball, but Witt is horrible. Witt's not horrible. He's ass juice, bubble guts, juice, dumpster fire. What's some other there's some other adjectives that I could come up with. Boo-boo juice, dumpster fire, baby pudding pop. I could think of like several different ways to say that he's ass. It's just so much to just think of right now. Khalil Commander says, Joe Witt, I hope you're fired today. If not, then I'm gonna call the police. Shit, that's funny. Khalil, you're not off. I mean, shit. I mean, if the homie, what's my man's name? Janky Rondo does it. Why the fuck can't we? You're not wrong on anything, but at this point, I just want to know who's going to be calling the plays. That's the only thing. I'm already done. I've been done with him. I've been holding. No, let me take that back, because I actually was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt for so long. I can't fucking do it anymore. I can't. I tried so hard. J Mark, over 90% of our offensive snaps came out of shotgun. Unreal. Cliff, what the hell, man? Here's the thing. I don't have a problem if it's working. At this point, it's not working. It's not working. Question of the day from Lil C. Question for you. When is Dan Quinn talking to the media today? I think he does it like around 3:00, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. Brooks, what do you have to say? Okay, any words about Trey Amos? Trey Amos is probably the most positive thing I have to say, other than Deron Payne on this defense. He's the only corner that's actually producing. He got a pass on him, but that was one pass on him. So, I mean, hey, I give him credit because he's a fucking rookie. He's the only positive thing that we got on defense other than Deron Payne. I would have said Javon Kinlaw, but I mean, like, dude, you can't really do much if you're taking away two blockers that's blocking you all the damn time. Sean, pretty much laughing his ass off. Khalil, now draw. J Mark also says he is the stuff you find at the bottom of the dumpster. Yes, he is. Ebony Wright says, I'm good. Just trying to figure out this football team. Has the defense looking like shit and the offense not looking too good. Yeah, I'm at I don't know what to say about this team other than their record is who they are. Now, we're not the Jets, but we ain't good either. Sean says DQ needs to take over or have big input in the game plan schemes. You're not wrong. Here's the thing, because I've been, I love the engagement today, even on a shitty situation, because we're still on what did we learn. Usually, like we always say, we go ahead and say after a game, we give the game balls and run a mile.
Listen up. Oh. Game ball.
Who the fuck gets a game ball after yesterday? Get the fuck out of here. That shit was ass. We couldn't do shit. We couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop the pass. We couldn't run the ball. We couldn't pass the ball against the worst fucking defense in the league. We couldn't do shit. So who gets the fucking game ball? Tressway? No. It's the fucking punter. Dude, oh my God. Khalil says, Jamar says, we have too much coaching talent on this bad, but wait, we have no talent. If you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome, yes, it is insanity. That's the definition of insanity. Who else? Khalil says, I love JD5, but please don't smile no more in 2025. Look, if he's outrunning the defense like he did week 1 and doing that shit, I have no problem with him smiling. But that's just his game. I can't sit there and stop him from doing it. I know that it's us projecting because I'm sitting there like, stop fucking smiling. But he's throwing a touchdown. Sean, we need edge rushers or at least one good edge rusher to stop the outside run and to free up Kinlaw and Payne. We need everything. Let's just keep it a buck. But it falls on AP to bring in the talent. My thing is this. Don't even trade shit this year unless you're trading away assets because you have no assets to give out. but it falls on AP to bring in the talent. Yes, Sean, you're absolutely correct. Lil C. White says the question is, what's the defense? What is the defense problem? Is it scheme or play calling? Because last year they were very good against playing against the pass. They were good at playing the pass because we already had pretty much. You just had to cover. I mean, we were already up on most of these teams at the end of the day. All they had to do, we weren't good at was against the run. We weren't as bad. We're not that bad against the run this year compared to last year, but we are still ass. Lucy White says pass, so I'm assuming that's what you meant. J Mar says you bring in a guy that just put him on IR because of a knee injury. How does that help? You know, that's a great fucking question. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that. AP, the real Benjamin says AP ruined this team. Only hit draft picks in 2024 was JD5. In 2024. In 2025, 0 hits. I disagree with that because Trey Amos has been actually doing a good job. He's not the one that's getting burnt every single fucking week, every week. I would say if we got production out of the offensive line yesterday, the last 2 weeks, I would have said picking up Bill would have been good. But he's only as good as his offensive line. We don't know anything about what's the name, Kane Madrano, because the motherfucker can't be put on the field. I just don't know what else that we could possibly do. Guys, I got to go ahead and hurry up and get through this. And I love the engagement. Please hit that like, share, subscribe on while you're in here, man. This has been the best production I've had by myself with no cameo appearances on the show. And I love and appreciate y'all for the engagement, even if it's pissing us off and we're coming together just cussing the whole team out. Hey, look, it's all engagement, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming in here and filling up this group chat today in the comment section, and I love it. But I got to I got to go on with the show because I still have to go to overtime today. Let's get to the other part where we run a mile.
You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile.
Every fucking person on this team, including the coaching staff, Dan Quinn, Cliff Kingsbury, Joe Witt, what's the name? The offensive, the passing coordinator, the quarterbacks coach, the running backs coach, every fucking person on this team needs to run a country mile, not a mile. You need to run a country mile after that bullshit yesterday. You had the worst fucking defense against the worst fucking defense. Excuse me, running and passing. You got a pick six put on you by a motherfucker who ain't produced since his first year in the league. He ain't did shit since Dan Quinn left. Nothing. And what happened? He got a pick six on you yesterday. You had a defense who couldn't stop shit. They couldn't stop a fucking nosebleed, but they could stop the Commanders. You know why? Because we're everybody's get right game. We're about to turn. I'm serious. The way that it looks right now, and this is no bullshit. We look like the Bears from last year. You know, when we could do the Hail Mary and everything and it turned the whole entire trajectory around for both teams where we actually went on a run and the Bears went ahead and just went to shit. That's what we're on the road to at this point. We're not beating the Chiefs next week. We're not beating the Seahawks the following week. We're not beating the Lions the week after that. We might actually have a chance in Madrid against the Dolphins. Are we going to beat the Vikings? I don't know. Are we going to beat the Giants? Shit, the way that we look like I don't think so. The Eagles? Yeah, fucking right. That motherfucker, Jalen actually looked like he could pass. Here's the thing. The lady of the house goes ahead and puts a bet in, and all what's the name Hurt has to do is get 3 yards. This motherfucker had -2 yards because he didn't run not one. Even on a tush push, he didn't fucking run. He didn't. Go fucking figure. Lil C. White says Dan Quinn ruined Dorrance Armstrong because why was his ass out there for 2 plays, then come out limping and didn't practice all week? This is what I don't understand. Why didn't they get him more time? You know what? You're on to something, C. White, because I was up there saying myself, if he's not practicing all week, why the hell put him out there? You do the same thing with JD, where it's like, hey, if you don't practice all week, I'm not putting you in the fucking game. No, he's been the only production that we had on defense when it comes to trying to get quarterback sacks. He had 1 sack every single game. Bench his ass. He's hurt. Sean says, I just found out today. I will subscribe. My man, thank you very much, Sean. I appreciate you, my guy. I'm sorry that me ranting is what got you here today, but hey, you're here now. So hopefully when we get our shit together, we'll be able to go ahead and have better times. J Mark. Yeah, this feels so much like Mike Shanahan putting Hurts players on the field. And here's the thing. You look at last year when you had Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz played 20 fucking games last year. 20. Where he didn't play shit the following 2 years prior to that. Like, he barely got on the field. Jamar also says, facts. I said that last week. The Bears killed our season. And getting down to the last part where it's the injuries. Obviously, we know the elephant in the room right now is JD5. We also pointed out Dorrance Armstrong. So 2 of our best players on the field are out. We don't know how long because the injury bug is biting the fuck out of us. Mr. Stats 562. Good game, Commanders Elite. See you on Christmas. You know what, man? Look, congratulations. You did what you did. You did what you came to do. You got your dub, man. I'm not, and you're not rubbing it in our face. So you know what? Salute, bro. I'm at a loss for fucking words, and I just want to say this, guys, because last but not least, we got the Chiefs coming up that's going to kick our ass on Monday Night Football. Because here's the thing, they actually are getting all their players back healthy, and they actually know how to play good football. Fuck my life! Oh my God, I thought we were getting away from this bullshit. I really thought that we were. I genuinely thought that. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh man. Oh my God. They're gonna rip us a new one on national television. The next couple games are nationally televised. We're gonna we got fucking Monday Night Football against the Chiefs. We got Sunday Night Football against the Seahawks at home, and then we go in a 4:00 game against the fucking Lions. They're gonna kill us. They're gonna whip our ass. Oh my God, this is horrible. We're gonna fucking die. Oh man. All right. Sean says we have this side-eye AP. Why is he signing hurt players and they get and they're going straight to the IR list? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Yeah, and I know what you're trying to say, man. Yeah. The same way that we have to give him the same energy that we gave him for the praise that we did last year, we have to go ahead and give him, like, dude, what the fuck are you doing this year? We have to. It's called accountability. he has to take accountability for the players that he picked up. Because my thing is even this now. You have all this money saved up, and you could have gave what's the name? What's the player from last year that was on our team on defense? Dante Fowler Jr. You could have had him on the team. You could have had another pass rusher. Von Miller actually did pretty good yesterday getting a sack, but I mean, we need more pass rushers. You could have paid him a little bit extra just to come on in and stay on the team. Oh my God. Sean even says, I'm not watching the next 5 games. Well, hold on a second. When we go to Madrid, we actually have a shot. We have a shot. So I mean, hey. But ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna end it off with the show because I have to get my black ass ready for work because I gotta do overtime today. It was great. Thank you for joining this venting session because I've held in so much anger over the last 24 hours that it's just like, man, I don't know how to fucking say how to just go ahead and just get all this animosity out. Yeah. My man Brooks, all jokes aside, a 50 burger against the Eagles and a 44 against you hated rivals, Cowboys. Fire your DC. Yeah. I don't want to talk about last year more. I don't. I don't want to talk about that shit. Oh, man. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Oh, my God. This is... Oh, my God. BH, you're not alone. I thought we had turned the corner to NFL has set us up good now. The world gets to see us, see how bad we are. AP has to answer for these decisions. And guys, look here. I wasn't sure about a Super Bowl this year. I really wasn't. But I did know that we should be officially good by 2026. We got a lot of fucking work to do. We got a lot to do. A lot of work to do. And here's the thing, we're only 3-4. So let me just, I got to end the stream, guys. I appreciate every single one of you for coming in here today. All bullshit aside, I've had the most fun on here, rambling and talking shit and just cussing this team out with each and every one of you. We topped out at 22 people in the chat. For those newcomers who came in here, I appreciate you all for coming in, stopping by. For the Cowboy fan that came in here and saying like, see you on and Christmas, salute to you, sir, for coming in. Aaron, my lovable neighbor, who's a Giants fan, still talking shit. Keep that same energy. Especially after losing a 19-point lead. That in the fourth quarter, which is still astonishing. Every single one of you guys, J. Mark, who else? Too Proficient, Sean, Lil C. White, the Real Benjamin, every single one of y'all, Khalil, Commanders. Thank you, every single one of y'all, for stopping by today. I appreciate y'all. Please hit that like. If you're watching this episode after the live stream, hit the comment section, hit that bell notification for future shows, and please hit that subscribe button. Because like I say every single show, help me grow so I could do more. And as always, guys, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.